Hello and welcome back once again to product placement. So we're back to some American items for this week. In addition to all the other stuff you've seen me try over the last couple days or weeks or whatever, however often I put these videos out because I don't know what my scheduling is going to be. I was walking through the aisle getting those. I'm like, well, let me get something that I know I'm going to like. So I went down the cookie aisle and I was like, what do I want to get? I looked at the Chips Ahoy, looked at the Oreos. Wasn't really in the mood for any of those. I was like, you know what? Let me just grab a bag of M&Ms or something on the way out. That'll be fine. So I turned to head out of the aisle, and that's when I looked back over at the Oreos and saw something pop up in the corner of my eye that said limited edition. I'm like, oh, what's that? So, of course, I pick it up, had to check it out. I'm not sure why they're doing this one. I'm surprised it's only one flavor. As far as I know, I was looking to see if they had a second flavor, because usually when this is a tie-in to something, they have at least two. But I only saw the one. There's a website I guess I could look up and see if there are more. If there are, I'll see if I can find them. But these are Oreos. I know there have been a couple Oreos out that I haven't tried, and that's because they don't have them at my store. The only one I could have gotten that I skipped over was the fireworks Oreos back around the 4th of July. And the reason I skipped over those is because I didn't realize what they were. I thought they just had like little sprinkles inside of the Oreos, and I was like, well, that's not worth paying $4 to try just to have sprinkles or like rainbow colored red, white, and blue frosting inside of them. Then I found out after they'd already kind of disappeared that it was Oreos with Pop Rocks in them, which I think would have been awesome to actually be able to try, but I missed it because I didn't bother to research it. Another one I know I missed is Oreos chicken and waffles, or waffles and maple syrup, or some odd combination of waffles and stuff. Those I just haven't seen at the store, otherwise I probably would have tried them. But today's item is a tie-in to our old friends over at Dunkin Donuts, who like to slap their names on everything. And these are Dunkin Donuts Limited Edition Mocha Oreos. Again, not a huge fan of mocha, not a huge fan of coffee, but let's stick them both into an Oreo and see how they turn out. So let's give these a shot, see where they go. Let's open up the little lid here because it has the pull tab. Nice fresh open. Damn, that's tight. There we go. And let's try out our mocha flavored Oreos. Let's give it the old smell test. Smells like an Oreo. Yeah, it just smells like an Oreo. The chocolate cookies of the Oreo kind of overpower any other smell that might be in there. That does look very creamy. I don't know if you guys can see that. Versus the normal thickness of the Oreo cream, this looks kind of a little more on the wet side. Yeah, not sure what to think about that. But let's pop this in our mouths and see if it tastes like a mocha. Cheers. Alright, so when I first took the bite of it, you get the chocolate Oreo cookie flavor. And then when you start getting the filling flavor, at first it just kind of tastes like a different type of chocolate. And I was okay, so this is just going to be kind of a chocolate on chocolate Oreo. And the second chocolate's not as good as the first chocolate, but it's passable. Then the coffee flavor kicked in. And at first it was really faint, like in the coffee crisp that I did not too long ago. I was like, oh, okay, there's a faint hint of coffee there. Not too bad. Not great, but doesn't ruin the cookie for me. Then I swallowed, and now I taste nothing but coffee. I mean, I still got the chocolate Oreo cookie flavoring, but the main flavor lingering in the back of my throat is definitely coffee flavor. Not necessarily my thing, but if you're a coffee lover or you just like anything that's coffee flavored, you'll probably enjoy these. But like I said, they're just not really my thing because I'm not a huge fan of coffee flavoring. Like not too long ago at work, we had coffee flavored ice cream and I was like, why would anyone want that? And like everyone else I work with was like, oh, it's so good. I love coffee flavored ice cream. I'm like, yeah, just no. I can deal with some coffee flavored things. Like I become a fan of frappes, especially now that I work partially for a Starbucks. I've tried a few of the coffees that I actually make for people, and a couple of them I can see why people would like them because they're not really heavily coffee based. But overall, just like coffee in general is not my thing. It's not my flavor. I don't get the fascination with it. But, you know, to each their own. So would I buy these again? Probably not. But like I said, if you like coffee or coffee flavored items, check them out. You'll probably enjoy them more than I did. But that's really all I got to say about these. So, again, as always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Links are down in the description. Click the bell up there in the corner. Make sure you get notifications every time I post new content. And until next time, cheers.